What's up, everybody? We are back again with another one. We're going to act like this is the first one back, even though we had one last week and it didn't go over too well and we had to scrap it.
You didn't even do your intro. You'd be like, oh,
yeah.
and then I go, yeah.
I forgot which one it was. What's up, everybody? It's just So Mixed.
No, so remixed.
Podcast, and we're back again with another one. This is like going to be our technical first episode back. We did record last week, get ourselves back into the mood, but when we had some troubles, first time back and all, we had a couple hiccups, but it was all good. So yeah, we are back officially. It's like episode 73 or something like that. So yeah,
73 or 77? Or did I read that wrong?
You always second guess me live.
I know, I always do, but it's tradition. It's tradition.
And more times than not, I'm right. It's actually 72, but still, it's better than 77. So, what's been going on? What's up? How are you?
Sorry. I just got off work, so I'm a little tired. But we also are live on, not live, but we're also recording too on YouTube. So if you want to watch it on YouTube, you can. And you can also listen to anywhere that you listen to your podcast at. I've been doing all right. Just been working. I now work at Base. Yeah, I just worked this weekend, so today was a rough day at work today. I can't say much about it, but it was rough. It was a rough day. Yeah, how are you? How you doing?
But
What?
Off for a week though.
I am off for a week. I'm getting laser eye surgery on Tuesday.
Oh yeah, I gotta take you to that.
Yeah, you gotta take me to that. I had the first round, like a month ago?
Something like that.
2 months ago, maybe, you think?
Yeah, maybe like a month and a half.
Yeah, a month and a half ago. It was not fun. I feel like the doctor just kind of like lied to me. He talked to me through the whole thing, but I feel like he like lied to me. He was like, "Oh yeah, you'll be fine to go back to work afterward." I'm like, "No, I couldn't see. I drove myself there by myself." Okay, here's the funny thing. Okay, let me tell you the story about it because I think it was so funny. So I go there thinking that I'm going for like a regular checkup. I've known that I'm supposed to be getting this like eye surgery thing, laser thing done, just to like keep the healthy, what's it called? Like healthy eyes. My veins in my eyes are not great. I have it's a big fancy word for diabetes in the eye. If you guys didn't know, I am type 1 diabetic. I've been one for 20 something years. So I thought I was just going back for a checkup. I thought they were going to dilate my eyes. I thought I was just, going to do that. Turns out that they did dilate my eyes, and they did they put this like dye in your arm and to see like how your eyes are looking and how like the vessels are looking. So they did that, and then next thing I know, I thought I was seeing the doctor and that he was going to tell me, okay, like here's the update, blah, blah, blah. And that we were going to schedule the laser surgery. No, he tells his like worker and was like, "Oh yeah, the patient's in room 1 needs to go to the laser room." And I'm like, "Oh, I surely am not the patient in patient 1, like in room 1. That's not me." And the lady opens the door. She's like, "Oh yeah, I gotta take you to a different room." And I said, "Oh." So I go into this room. It's like a little like office space, like probably a little bit smaller than this room. And he goes, "Oh yeah." So he talks to me. He's like, "Oh yeah, we're going to do this like laser thing. It's like going to be quick. You're going to see a lot of like flashing lights. Just keep your eyes open. We're going to do your one eye." And he's like, "Are you okay with that without doing the other eye? I think we're, in good standings right now with the other eye." So he's like talking to me and telling me all these things. And I'm just like, what? Like, I'm not processing it like I'm supposed to. I'm just like, what is this? Like, what is happening? So he's like, "Oh yeah, just come over here." And I'm like, "Okay." So I go over to the other side. He like, "All right, he puts like little glass thing on my eye. He's just like lasing the crap out of my eyeball. And I'm just like, And I kid you not, it's like if I was staring at a light for like 10 minutes and then you get away and you just see a bunch of like different color lights and dots everywhere. That's how I felt, but it hurt. Like okay, I don't want to say like it hurt, but it felt very uncomfortable. So I was like, it's uncomfortable. And then he's like, okay, like you'll like after a couple of hours, like you'll be able to go, like your eye will be okay and you can, go back to like your regular life or whatever. I could not see for like my eye did not feel great or like felt okay for at least 6 hours. And then afterwards I felt like the pressure of my eye was like super intense, that like when I went to bed I could feel the laser in my eye, like it was happening again. So I get to do it all over again for the second treatment on Tuesday.
But at least this time you know what to expect, so it'll probably be a lot better because you'll know, you know what to expect now, at least.
Yeah, but no. And then I drove myself there because I thought that I wasn't going to have laser surgery. So driving back, I had my glasses on, had my like sunglasses on top of them. And then like I was literally closing one eye and the other just so I could, because both eyes were dilated. So I was like, fuck. And so I was like trying to like drive with one eye, the other. And like I couldn't drive. Like I don't even know how I made it to the fan band's house without like crashing my car. So this time I'm bringing the hubby so he can drive me there and drive me home.
Designated driver.
Yeah. He'll make you hold my hand.
I don't think I'm allowed to be in the room that you're having surgery in.
Yeah, you can. It's just a freaking office. You can sit right next to me.
We'll try. I'm just saying, I don't. I'm like, I don't see many times where there's an extra person in the room that someone's having surgery in, but we'll see.
I'm like, hey, yeah, just sit right next to me.
So yeah, that'll be fun.
Is that you or is that her?
It's not me.
Oh. Okay.
What, does it sound like it was in this room or something?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a ghost.
Ooh.
Ooh. I'm like, it wasn't me though. Gotta be upstairs. So yeah, that'll be cool. Let me think. Today or yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I went up to Columbus to see my brother. So it's cool. I haven't been up there in a couple of years, so that was cool. Good meeting. Has it been a couple of years? Yeah, I think so. Maybe like 2 years, maybe a little less. I don't know. I'm not good with time when it comes to that. I'm like, I don't remember the last time I was up there, but it was his birthday yesterday, so he turned like 40 something, 48, something like that.
You're about to say 50. Like, you turned like 50 something.
My nephew's birthday is today, Kimani. He just turned 20.
Woo-wee.
My brother's birthday is next week. He'll be 49, I think.
It's a lot of birthdays in June.
Yeah. So
Isaac's birthday's next
and
week.
my sister's birthday. I should mention. Is it Isaac's? Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's a lot of June birthdays because it wasn't isn't Sylvia, or hers technically in July. Sylvia's
is
next month, right?
Next month.
Got you.
Isaac and Sylvia have the same birthday, like actual day, but like
Just a
different
month
month.
apart. Mm-hmm. Got you. So yeah, so I guess there is a lot of birthdays this month. 1, 2.
Edith's birthday was Saturday.
Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, and I feel like I missed one because I feel like Kush's birthday was probably last week. I feel like I had 2 nephews' birthdays that are in June, and I'm pretty sure I didn't get the other one. Oh, and then Kylie's birthday was earlier this month too, so I think I got 3 nephews' birthday that's in June. So yeah, a lot of June birthdays. So yeah, I went up to Columbus yesterday for a couple hours. That was cool. Came home, took a nap because I was tired because I only slept like 2 hours the night before. So, and today I didn't do nothing. It's hot. It's hot as hell. So
here's the thing: it's like it's hot, but it's not humid hot.
So, what?
It's not humid hot. Like, it's not like when we went to like Georgia last year, and it was like you walked out and it was like just you were instantly sweating because it was like humid and it was hot. I don't think it's humid hot. I think it's just like hot, like temperature hot.
I think you're on crack.
But I also came from Cali, so I'm like,
That's not humid in Cali though.
It's not. This feels like Cali weather. Like it's just hot.
I don't know. It's pretty humid to be, but I mean, not like obviously not like Jacksonville, or where was we at? Something Island. What was it? St. Simon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't as humid as that, but it was definitely like not like Las Vegas. You know what I mean? But it was hot either way, so I wasn't trying to be outside too much. So I just went out to the store, went to UDF, and came back. That was it. Watched the game. Watched Indiana lose. Boo-hoo. Halliburton got hurt. So it's pretty much downhill from there.
What the hell?
What the Halliburton? Yeah, he's in that. He's name dropped in that song. So yeah, he got hurt early, probably like first quarter, maybe early second quarter.
His Achilles or something like that, right?
Yeah, he probably tore his Achilles. So he was out for the majority of the game. So yeah, it probably would have been not saying they would have won, but I think it would have been a little bit different of a game and closer of a game if he was in there. But things happen. Congrats to OKC for winning. Yeah. What are your plans for this coming week besides the laser?
The laser. I'm going to probably finish my book that I was supposed to finish like last week.
What page you on now?
100 and something.
And it was what, 4 something in there? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I'm reading this book that I picked up. So I got a Kindle last year because I was like, I want to be more of a reader. And so I got a Kindle. I saw this book. It was like a psychological thriller book. I'm like, okay, cool. The book is called The Girl Who Was Taken. Don't know who the author. Whoa, I can't talk today.
Who the artist is?
I don't know who the artist is. I don't know who the author is. But I read like 2 pages of it, and then I just never picked it back up. And then I don't know what made me pick it back up a week and a half ago, and I did, and I just started reading more of it, and I was like, oh, this is actually really good. So yeah, I've been trying to read
Charlie Darnella.
Who?
Charlie Darnella.
Charlie Darnella.
That's the author. And I remember looking up a couple of other books from her, and I was like, oh, they all look. I don't know if it's her or a man, because Charlie, I don't know.
Yeah.
But they all seem pretty interesting, so
yeah.
might want to give to some other ones.
Yeah, because I've been trying to read a little bit at night, to not be on Instagram for such a long time, because my husband says I'm an Insta talker holic.
I didn't say that. I just said that you be okay. Hold on. We should do this every Sunday. It is Sunday, so let's see. We're gonna see how long we were on our prospective favorite.
And then I always act like I don't know how to do it.
She does always act like she doesn't know how to do it.
I don't actually, but
because my thing is usually YouTube. Hers is Facebook. I mean Instagram. So I'll usually have a lot of hours in YouTube.
Wait, how do I actually do it?
Go to settings and then go to screen time.
Oh, okay. I don't have screen time.
You got it. Keep scrolling down.
Okay, there it is. That's it. I don't got it.
Everybody has it. And then click the middle or hit see all app and website activity.
For the week?
Just click whatever that is right there. And then go to last week's average. You there? All right, so my YouTube actually not terrible, which is usually way worse than this, but it's only 10 hours. I say only. It's 10 hours and 8 minutes. But Twitch is a lot too. I do watch Twitch a lot. So my Twitch is 8 hours as well. So I guess if you total those two together, that's 18 hours of screen time between YouTube and Twitch. What is your Instagram, baby? Be honest there. We're being honest here.
Okay. It says 21 hours and 16 minutes.
Damn, and how much YouTube then?
10 hours and 21 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's 30-something hours. That's almost 32 hours total. That's a lot of screen time.
And
yeah, let's see. What's your total screen time? Mine is 29 hours and 21 minutes.
Where?
It's above the most used, in the graphed area. Let me see.
Oh, total screen time?
Yeah.
What was yours?
29 hours and 21 minutes.
No way.
Is that low or is that high?
That's low.
That's what it says.
No way. It can't be right. It can't be right.
You're just a hater because yours is probably like double that. What is yours?
53 hours and 50 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah, there's no way, because there's no way.
You were on the phone a lot more than me, Missy. Don't even try to deny it.
There's no way.
Don't
no
even
way.
try to deny
So
it.
I need to read my book more. I need to read more books.
So yeah, I think that would be cool for you to read books. I mean, I spend a lot of time. I mean, because a lot of time, like once I get home, I'm usually watching Twitch or whatever. So I still watch. So, you know, I have a lot of Twitch hours on my phone. But once I get home, like if I'm at home, I'm usually watching Twitch on the television. So it's like, you know, you like if you count those hours, you could probably.
Sometimes I'll be coming home and you have like my iPad,
Oh no!
your
Today
iPad.
I was watching
Oh my gosh! Like tell him.
the game on. I had the game on. I had PG. I had RDC, and then halftime I was playing Call of Duty.
Oh my gosh!
I had PG on, and then I had the game on the iPad, and then once the game went off, I had RDC on the TV, and then PG on the iPad. So yeah.
See, like here's the thing, like I use my phone a lot. I do. I'm not gonna lie, I use my phone a lot. However, I'll come home sometimes from work. I worked an 8-hour shift. I got like beat up or whatever. I come home and he's playing either Call of Duty or something on the TV. He has both of the iPads. He'll have his phone out too, doing so. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. I just been doing everything. I'm like, all right, crackhead. Like,
You know, sometimes there's a lot of things to look at one time, you know? That's why we have multiple screens and multiple TVs and, you know.
I promise you, if we like actually had a house that like had his like, I think his own little dungeon area would have like multiple screens that he can like put on and just
Well, I
have.
for sure would have like
Yeah.
3 TVs like in a row. So I can like have a game on, you know, play the game and YouTube or somebody be on Twitch or something. Like I would definitely have like 3 TVs in a row so I can have 3 things going at once if need be.
My shoulder.
So yeah.
Sorry, I'm like feeling like bruises on my body. I'm like, what is this bruise? But I realize that I do work in.
So yeah, I think if I added like the Twitch hours that I watch at home, I guess my screen time would be more. But I don't know if that counts. But if it does count, then mine would probably be more than yours. Because I mean, shit, when RDC streams, they stream what, like 4 or 5 hours. So if you had like 4 or 5 hours, like 2 or 3 times a week, that's an extra 10 to 15 hours. So it's like, you know, even with the 15 though, I still be less than you.
No.
51 was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
That 51 was kind of crazy. Like,
It doesn't count that I do use my screen time to use for my Dexcon and Omnipod. So it counted 8 hours of that.
I mean,
So
okay, but you still had like 40 hours. Just
let me
you're
have
right,
it.
You're right. So like, I really don't be on I be on my phone in the morning and at night. I don't be on it a lot during the day. So that's probably what saves me because I don't really be on it like when I'm at work. Like I'm really on my phone. So it's usually when I wake up, I catch up on YouTube and stuff in the morning before I get to work.
He's just trying to say he's better than me. That's what it is.
And then when I get home, you know, I watch some more YouTube. YouTube is my thing. So, but damn, 10 hours. Yeah, it hasn't been a lot of stuff releasing on YouTube lately. That's why my YouTube is low because usually it's very high. Because let me see if I could do the week before that. I don't know if you can even do that or not, but week. Yeah, it just gives me last week. I'm pretty sure I can break it down differently, but I ain't going through all of that. But yeah, usually my YouTube is a lot higher. So,
No, you can. I got from June 8th to the 15th.
what you do? You just kept scrolling left.
No, because when you go like that, you keep scrolling down, you can hit that thing on there. See right there. Look at your screen.
Which is just last week. It doesn't give me past. It doesn't give me other weeks before.
Oh, it gave me all the way to June. Mine gave me all the way to June 1st.
Maybe my phone's just stupid because it just goes this week and last week. It doesn't go beyond that. For
Oh
me.
wow, are you updated yours?
I mean, I gotta order phone and use, so maybe some,
Yeah.
new phone stuff or something.
Technically, oh, that was
What?
nothing.
Go ahead. Dig yourself a deeper hole.
No.
Like this week, I was only on Instagram for 15 hours.
No.
But yeah, she's a Instagram, TikTok watcher. Not TikTok.
I don't
but
have
like,
TikTok.
I'm saying
I don't.
Instagram, TikTok. You know, all the TikToks end up on Instagram.
It's Instagram
we call it
Reels.
Instatalk. She's an Instatalk watcher. So
Instagram Reels. And yes, I am an
so
Instatalker.
what is my Instagram hours?
Yeah, because you don't even watch any of the Reels I be sending you.
I do. I spend one day a week and catch up on all of them.
Yeah, one day I be sending them, and I like want them in the moment because I send him really good ones, and then he doesn't reply to them. So then I'm like,
but look at it in my defense. I was on Instagram for 3 hours and 24 minutes last week. She was on for 21 hours. So think about being on Instagram for 21 hours and think about how many reels she probably sent me within those 21 hours.
Okay.
Sometimes she'll send me like 18 reels in one day, and I'm like, I can't catch up on all of that. I'm like, you send me more reels in greater time that I'm actually on Instagram in a week.
but says the one that like gets up in his feels when I don't read one of his. I'm like, do you know how many I've sent you?
Exactly. So if she sends me 25 and I miss one or two and she's like, you didn't get that one, and I sent her one all week, wouldn't you feel more upset if she didn't catch the one you sent her all week versus the 25 she sent you?
Mine are all good and in the moment, and they're hilarious.
Who said they weren't good? I'm just saying.
And
If you send me 25 and I send you one, you should be able to catch up on the one I sent you.
no, it doesn't work like that. I send them like really good ones that like are in the moment because we just had a conversation about it, or like something like really funny, and then he doesn't reply to it, and then he'll be like finally reply to it, or he'll just like heart like just send a little smiley face to it, and I'm like, you didn't really watch it.
Look, since what was June 15th? That was last Sunday, so a week ago. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11.
And that it wasn't all in one day. It was throughout the whole week.
Yeah, you're right. I said I catch up on them when I catch up on them.
Once a week.
But I sent you one, and you'd be like, yeah, I didn't see that one. It's like, you didn't see the one I sent you? The one?
Yeah, the one, because it gets, lost in all the ones I send you. So,
Look at the mentions of, she sends me a lot of reels.
yeah, because they're
She's
really
like, all right,
fun.
I'm going to bed, and then sends me 25 reels.
I don't send you 25. I
like
send you
3.
like 2.
3.
2. Whatever. 3. My booty cheeks.
So yeah, I try my best to catch up when I catch up. But I just don't. I mean, and look, yours is the only freaking Instagrams that I even open. Look, I don't even open other people's messages because I'm not on Instagram that much. Like,
Look, that just tells you.
I don't care. I don't care to open these.
That just tells you.
Look, Andy sent me 4 messages 10 weeks ago. I don't be on Instagram, Andy. I just don't be on Instagram like that. So like the fact that I even open yours is like, hey, I love you. I open your DMs,
You should. I'm your wife.
but I don't open any other DMs.
You sleep with me every single night. You should open mine. I'm your wife.
I'm just saying, just to say, like
I have higher authorities.
I don't be on Instagram like that to a point where like I get on for like maybe 5 minutes. I scroll for 5 minutes.
No, he just gets
and then I
on
get off.
Twitter or X or whatever that's called now.
I do be on Twitter, but even there,
And YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube, I just scroll. I'm a scroller. Like Facebook, I don't know when the last time I posted something on Facebook, but I'll get on, scroll for a minute, like something, laugh at something, and then I get off. It's like I'm not really, I don't be on social media to be on social media. I'm just on social media, if that makes sense. That makes sense to you guys. I know it does.
I mean, neither am I. I'm not like following all these people and liking everything and commenting on everything. I just scroll.
Yeah, this her thing, right? So
Put more on my dirty laundry. Let's go.
she'll watch a channel or a page. She'll watch every single reel. She'll spend like an hour watching every single reel they post, and then send me like 7 of them and just laugh her ass off. But it'd be the same people. Like she'll send me the same couple or whatever that does funny stuff, but she doesn't follow that couple. She never likes a single post from that couple.
I said do.
You do not. Every time you send me something, you're never a liker of that content. If I go through right now, look at all them DMs you sent me. I bet you haven't liked not a single one of them. I'll like them and then send them to you. I show the support. How that made me laugh. I'm gonna like that. You don't like a single thing on Instagram. You don't follow the couples and the people that you send me all the time. I'm like, you sent me at least 30 of their videos before. You don't even follow them. Why don't you follow people?
I just don't like following people. Okay, I don't know. I just
She'll get to the end of this video like, follow us, like, but,
Yeah.
but why don't you follow them?
I don't know. I just like I do. Here's the thing. I might not follow them on Instagram, but I do follow them on YouTube. So take that. And I feel like YouTube is a little bit better because you want to build more on YouTube.
This question, it's a give or take.
Because I feel like Instagram is like TikTok. At any moment, it's going to give out. And then we're going to be like, damn, we got nobody else. Well, at least with YouTube, I'm liking your long form content. I'm in there. I'm subscribing to your channel. I'm watching your videos. Maybe not when they first release, but I'm watching your videos.
That's fair.
So,
but engagement is engagement. You know what I mean? They get paid off of them likes and stuff, and you know they be getting some money off of Instagram. So
on that note, please subscribe to our channel and our podcast and everything that we do because we are a loving couple that are trying to grow again because we left off again.
So
I don't know. I be liking their stuff. I just be like watching it and like I think it's fun, but I don't know if it's just because I don't like get on their page. Oh, this open. I don't let me close it down.
Yeah, I'm like, there's too much money in here to be spilling water all over the place.
I know. I guess I just like I be watching their stuff, but I don't know. I don't really have a good answer. I
thought you was gonna try to mumble and stumble and fumble into one, but you was like, I be watching it. I
do. I be watching, and then I go back to the channel and like watch it. Like, so like there's some people that I watch, right? That like that their content pops up and I'll watch it, and then there's some people that I like. It pops like their what's it called? What's that? Your algorithm. There we go. Your algorithm. I go in there and I'll watch a video because it pops up, and then I'll just go to their channel, like see if I they vibe with me. If they don't vibe, I'm not gonna follow them or whatever.
I mean, you gotta follow them, but you can like the video that made you laugh enough to send it to
I
me.
Do I not?
I don't think so.
I thought I do.
Let me see. If I just go through.
No. Then I'm gonna
don't
feel
put your
guilty.
blast? Okay,
No.
okay.
If I don't, then I'm gonna feel real guilty. But like for the most part, I feel like I do like their videos, or like I'll comment or something. Or like I don't comment either. I just don't like. I don't know. I'm just not a big like. I don't know. I watch them.
I don't comment that much though. Like I mean, I do, but not like a lot. Like certain things I'll comment, but I don't comment a lot either.
I try to like people's, things. Or honestly, I think what I mostly do. I was a child, but I think what I mostly do is I'll repost them on my stories. Though I do that a lot.
You do repost stories,
so I repost them so other people can know about them. So that's what I do. That's how I help y'all's channel. I will repost y'all on my stories, so that way y'all can have more people that can follow you. That's my good dude. That makes me feel better. Okay. Yay! It makes me feel better.
She stumbled and fumbled and mumbled her way into feeling better.
Yes.
Look at her, guys.
yes, I did it.
Yeah, look at that, guys. Look at that. But yeah, I'm a big harder liker, whatever you want to call it, on Instagram. But I do need the person who I'm watching on YouTube to say, make sure you like that video. And I'm like, oh yeah. Because I will forget to like the video on YouTube. But I do it once they say, hey, like this video. I'm like, and then I'm conscious of like, because once I just hit play and then I'm like, then I turn my phone sideways and then I watch the video and then when it's over, like I'll click on a new video or something. So it's like, once they tell me, then I'm like, oh yeah, I put my phone back. I'm like, all right. It's like, my bad.
I will say this. So on YouTube, there are like certain channels that I follow like religiously. Is that the correct thing? Like Christine Snaps, You Should Know podcast, some other people that I will watch. Like they upload a video, or sometimes what I also like to do is that I'll like save them up so that when I have like a downtime to like actually enjoy the video, I will like sit there and watch it. Because I do that. Sometimes I'll be like, I mean, I might be busy, so I'll start like doing something else, forget them, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I have like 5 Christine Snaps videos I gotta go watch. Because I also am on Christine Snaps like Patreon. I'm a fellow goober, so like I'll be supporting the peoples, just maybe not like typical way.
That's fair. Being a Patreon, I be thinking about going to the You Should Know podcast Patreon sometimes.
I'd be thinking about it.
Cool. It sounds cool. I'm like, man, them subscriptions, they add up.
Oh yeah, they do.
Like I subscribe to 2 people on Twitch. That's already like $14 a month. Like, and then I'm like, I don't got too much extra to spare. I'm sorry. Spy change. Like, no.
I honestly
really.
though, okay, I feel like I'm gonna speak it to the universe. I feel like once I start rolling in dough, I will be subscribing to everybody.
Yeah, I'd be more willing to, like, especially like if I obviously had the disposable income or whatever to do so, I would subscribe. Like I would like to subscribe to Joe. You know what I mean? Like I don't, because it's like, again, $14. Subscribe to one more, that's $21 a month. I'm like, that's a lot. You know what I mean? But like I would like to subscribe to Joe. I would like to people that I really watch all the time and like I'm a fan of or whatever. Like I would like to give back a little bit. But, it'd be hard.
It does. It'd be adding up too.
Yeah.
And because the other thing is, like, you'll subscribe to them and then you forget that you're subscribed to that, like, person. And then, like, all of a sudden you're looking at your bank and you're like, where did this $10 come from? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I am subscribed to the Crime Junkie podcast. And it does come out. And I don't never know when it comes out. I just be forgetting. Mm-hmm. And then I'd be looking out. I'm like, where did $8 come from? I'm like, oh, yeah, I am subscribed to Christine Snaps. And then I'll get, like, from Apple notification
Apple
of like,
boy, they love to get
oh man, they do, and I'll be getting like $6 or something, however much RDC is, and I'm like, son of a gun. I be forgetting though. That's what the problem is. I just be forgetting. A bad thing with that.
Yeah, I forget too until it comes out, and I'm like, yeah, I guess I am subscribed to this and that. But I tell you, I told people all the time. I swear they only take money when you're broke. Like when you just got like $1,000 sitting in the bank, nothing ever comes out. But as you get down to like the last 200 or something, it's just like $20 here, $15 here, $30 here. It's like, where was I at for 2 weeks when I was chilling? Like right after I pay your rent, now I'm saying y'all want to take all your subscriptions out. It's like what's wrong with y'all?
I know, for real. I'd just be like, what the heck?
Like, what y'all doing? Like I had Adobe come out the other day. I forgot. I'm forgetting about Adobe. That came out. I was like, son of a bitch. I'm like, damn. Like it's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm like, but which means gotta start using some of this stuff. Like every time Adobe comes out, I'm like, man, when's the last time I edited a video? Like, come on, spending this money, like, edit. Mm-hmm. Don't just give Adobe money for nothing, because Adobe ain't giving it back. So, yeah, gotta get better at the subscriptions. Any of y'all out there dealing with some subscriptions that y'all don't know or supposed to come out because y'all don't budget properly like me?
Leave a comment down below and let us know.
You just go month to month and then get surprised like, oh shit, Hulu came out today. Or damn it, Netflix. It's like you get surprised.
Okay, here's the thing. Like here's my little issue with that. Because every time I'm like, oh dang, like especially when like I feel like each maybe like 3 to 6 months, like we're getting a notification like, oh, Disney Plus is going up in like $6 or Hulu's going back up, prices are increasing. And I'm just like, every 6 months though? Like why the price gotta go up?
That's true. They be going up.
And then they be going up, right? And then you're like, then you start thinking to yourself, you're like, do I really need Hulu? Do I really need Netflix? Like, for me, I have Disney Plus. Like, I can't cancel Disney Plus because I'm like, I'm not really watching it, but don't don't yell at me, Disney Plus. But like, my family uses it. They use my account, and they be on it hardcore. And then it's like, then I'm like, oh, do I really want to cancel YouTube TV? Then I'm like, no, because the hubby uses it, and then I think my brother uses it like every once in a while. My mom uses it, and I'm like, then I have like people who use my account. And I'm like, well, now I can't cancel because then they don't have TV, so it's like they're using my account. Anybody else? They'd be like, dang, do I really need it? Like, I want to cancel YouTube TV, but then I'm like, then I won't be able to watch it. I'm like, then I'm not gonna be having anything. I just don't like how everything increases every like 6 months or so. Like, just stick to a price for like 2 years.
It does go up a lot. Like, yeah, I could tell. Like, it's like, okay, every 2-3 years, like, all right, you want to go up a little bit, cool. But it's like damn, didn't you just have an increase in December? Like, you going up again? Like, what's going on? Y'all broke over there? But I know you're not broke over there. Y'all just greedy. I know you're not broke over there. I know Netflix ain't going broke. Y'all just greedy.
And it's also, I feel like Netflix, like, there's something good happening on Netflix. Like, you ever get to the point where you've like been scrolling through your Hulu, your Netflix, your HBO, all this stuff, like, you be sitting there and you're just like, there's nothing good happening. Like, I've seen everything now. And you're just like, damn, like, well, one, like, how long have you been scrolling through your Hulu, Hulu and
Instagram on the brain, guys.
your Hulu and your, I would say TikTok, dang it, your Hulu and your Netflix and your HBO, like, you've been watching every show, like, you got nothing else to watch. I don't know. I don't be on that as much.
Yeah, I don't do the streamers too often, even though I do need to.
That's why I get on Instagram.
There's a lot of stuff to watch, but and it's hard for me to like get into something new. I'm not gonna lie. Even if everyone could be telling me like this is the greatest show ever, and I'm just like, yeah, it'll take a lot for me to hit play though. I'm not gonna lie. It's like I'll just sit around and wait for season 5 of Stranger Things, even though there's probably 18 other shows I could watch that are fantastic. But yeah, no, that's me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so a question: what's a show that you wish would come back? It can be like old, newer-ish.
It's like I want to say Supernatural, but at the same time, it's like, what could Supernatural do more of? You know what I mean?
True.
So I don't know. You?
I would say I'm gonna go with my classic Friends. I think Friends and Seinfeld. I feel like those were like good sitcoms. And everybody's going to disagree. They're going to be like, no, you have Parks and Rec.
What was the other one? Friends and what?
I said Friends and Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
I feel like they were good like sitcoms that like they don't make nowadays. I feel like now that they'll try to do something and it's like, I've seen that, or like that's actually kind of trash. But I want like good sitcom, like a good, like you watch it and you're like laughing and like it's not so much, I don't want to say like politics, but like so much, what's the, like, you're not worried so much about cancel culture. What is it? Cancel culture?
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
I'll let you find it.
I know. Words are hard for me, babe. But yeah, like I want to like you know I feel like back in the day, like you weren't worried so much about that. Like they would just say stuff, and I feel like now it's so much like, oh my god, like people get really sensitive about things, and I'm like, bro, but like I'm not saying that it's true, but like sometimes it's just like it's kind of funny sometimes.
Relax.
Yeah, like
I think I don't know, a show that I wish would come back.
Like The Nanny.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I feel like a lot of shows ended well. Like shows that I really liked and you know they completed. I feel like they ended well to where I'm like, do I need them to come back? Like,
or maybe not that like particular show to come back, but like something like that style of show to come back. Yeah, sure. like
I want like another Supernatural.
Like I think
show.
Like I feel like Friends ended pretty well. I feel like Seinfeld pretty much ended pretty well. But like I want something like a sitcom like that, like something that's like maybe not Friends coming back, but like that type of style to come back where it's like oh, it's funny, and like you can quote their quote the TV show and like get the references, like stuff like that. I think. And also, I it sounds really weird, but like I also kind of want like a 106 in Park thing to come back, like where you can watch.
That's coming back.
Is it?
I think so. I think I heard about that coming back.
But like,
So there you go. One of your wishes.
I know, like like when you used to be like, oh, it's 3 o'clock, I'm gonna watch TRL, because you'd be like watching music videos that pop up, and like, I don't know, it might just be like,
Just the nostalgic.
Yeah.
Nostalgia you want back.
yeah, because I remember like growing up, my brother would get ready for school for like he was in high school, so he would get ready for school, and I remember him like blasting MTV music videos while he was getting ready for school, and he would just like have all these like random like music videos that were like popular at the time, and then like I remember they would play like this one song because it would always come on, and I'm like, all right, I think it's like decent enough, I need to get up, and then like I would get ready for school. But it was like that kind of like things where like I miss like, oh, it's at 5 o'clock in the morning, you'll start having music videos play, or like certain times at night it'll just be like, you knew it's becoming the adult show or like whatever, because it's like it's now, I don't know, I feel like moments like that where I feel like it's missed
I
nowadays.
think it's because there's not much TV anymore. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
TV still happens, but it's like, who do you know that's just watching like live TV that much anymore? You know what I mean? So it's like, I think that's mostly what it is. It's like no one's really watching. Like no one's like, oh, I gotta make sure I'm home and watching TV at 8 o'clock because such and such comes on. It's like, nah. It's either I'll catch it tomorrow. It'll be on Hulu tomorrow. Or it'll be
Yeah, that's
on
what
this
people
tomorrow.
said.
So it's like, it's fine. Like I don't need to go and sit down on my TV at 9 p.m. because my show comes on. It's like, in these day and age, it's like, I'll catch it later on tonight, or I'll catch it tomorrow, or whatever. Or I'll let a couple build up and binge them, So I think that's what it is. Like before, back in the day, we didn't have that, so we had to like be at the TV. There wasn't no YouTube to watch music videos. There wasn't no, streaming to watch your shows. Like you had to catch them. Like if you missed it, you just missed it. It was like it wasn't no, oh, I could go watch it tomorrow. Like yeah, you had VCRs, and then later on you had like DVRs. But like if you didn't have either one of those, it was like, yeah, if you missed that episode at 8 o'clock, you just were screwed. You had to come back the next week and just hope, you could catch back up, catch on to what's going on. Like, oh, I missed last week, so I don't know what's going on. So yeah, we just don't have that anymore. So it's like, we just binge and watch all our stuff when we want to.
That's true.
So yeah, maybe one day they'll. Not one day, but like they still got TV stuff. Still comes on at certain times. It's just that no one, but like an older crowd, is really like sitting down and watch their show at 8 o'clock. They're mostly just watching it. They're just streaming it at a later time or whatever.
I mean, I feel like everything comes back around anyways, because I feel like, especially when it comes to like styles and stuff, I feel like things come back. Like, oh, like you think they were gone, and then like years go by, and then people are wearing like chokers and freaking low-rise jeans, or then jean jackets coming back, and now I think the Y2K like clothing is coming back. You're just like, man, I remember when I was young, I used to wear. Oh, was it? It's like the jumpsuits were like the super soft ones that the girls would wear. They had like the matching like jacket and the pants.
Like the fuzzy type ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, those things are coming back. I'm like, man, I remember when I was young, I used to want one, and then because who wouldn't want one? But yeah.
Yeah. I think and maybe it will come back around like that when it comes to shows. Maybe even the streaming services. Maybe they'll start. Like it's not going to air till 8 p.m. on this app, and then people are still, just to try to get people to come to their app all at once. Because, like, yeah, a lot of people might have, subscriptions or whatever, but it's like, are they all coming to your app at once, So it's like, maybe you make it to where they come. It's like, oh, this is going to air at 8 o'clock on this app, but it's not going to be like up for streaming for a month or something. So it's like, oh, we gotta get to this app at 8 o'clock to watch it.
Oh man, could you imagine if that happened? I feel like people would be fucking pissed. They'd be like, no.
That'd be interesting to to see that type of TV watching come back around.
True. Okay, guys, we're getting to that point where the da 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 da. I'm just kidding. We're not at that point right now. I'm too tired.
Yeah, I don't think we
But yeah, this is us. This is So Remixed. I'm trying to remember what we said in our last podcast that isn't recorded. Our episodes are just gonna be however we want them to be.
Just whatever we feel like talking about,
Yeah.
and when we run out of stuff to talk about, that'll be it. We're not gonna like try to stretch it to make sure that it's a certain length or anything. It's like, hey, we caught up for the week, and what's going on and what we want to talk about, not forcing ourselves to talk about stuff that we don't want to, and that'll be it.
Yeah, and I think it's also this podcast is going to be more, I think, like when we first started it was like about us, because when the pandemic happened it was like, oh, like what's going on with our lives, this is what's happening. Like you might get like maybe like 5-6 minutes of an update of what's going on with our lives at the beginning of the podcast, but then we're gonna like move it to like topics that are, what's happening in the world, or what's like happening, relationship wise. We might bring up topics about like, oh, I think now I'm at a mature level of being able to talk about like our relationship, especially like things that like, we didn't agree on, per se, and be able to like talk about it now. I think I'm more mature. I don't know. I might shut down like I was in the past, and he had to like pick out the pieces. Like, okay, anyways. But yeah, like we might talk about like relationship stuff, like things that pop up, and I mean not just like us, but like other people we might see, or like what we might read upon, and the hot topics, or the quote unquote gossip of like what's happening, maybe our viewpoints of it, like maybe this should have been in this way or whatever, just like things that we want to talk about, not necessarily always about us. Like I said, it just we're not gonna set a time limit of like how long we talk. We're just gonna like talk. It could be, you can get a 30-minute, or it could be an hour, it could be 2 hours. It just depends on how much we can talk about a topic without it being like boring and like drawn out, and we're keep going like and then awkward silences. We don't really want that. We want to make it like it's coherent.
We want to get in, get our topics in, talk about them, and get out.
Yeah.
We don't want to, just drag it. I think that's what we're saying. Like, we don't want to just talk for the sake of talking. You know what I mean? Because then it will get boring. You the guys will be like, the hell am I even listening to?
Yeah.
So.
I also like would love to do like, just like do random like, am I the asshole kind of like topics on Reddit, like read some of those, and just be like, hey, get our point of view, because I think Christy Snap does it sometimes, and I think it's hilarious to have her like point of view on it, because it's like, it's funny stuff. We might talk about like true crime. I listen to a lot of true crime like podcasts, so I might bring up a story that I heard on Crime Junkies and be like, hey, did you hear about like what you think about this and blah blah, just like, and he might tell me something about anime or I don't know.
You see what she narrows my interest down to.
I don't know, like anime, sports, music.
There we go.
And
you might tell me something about anime.
Something about anime. It's just I put your shirt said it. I was like, something about anime, music, sports, something about RDC, PG, any of those things, See, isn't that nice? Said it more about.
It's better.
But also, leave a comment down below and let us know like certain things that you want us to talk about. If you have a topic that we can talk about for next podcast, let us know down below. Yeah. And remember how it used to be like down below, or actually to the side, because the comments like section moved at one point.
They do be moving, but now they're back below, So we'll see. I don't think no one liked it when they tried to put it on the side and stuff. Whenever they tried to do something new on YouTube, people were like, nah. We don't like that.
So like, comment down below.
Perfect the way it is, but they be trying.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, comment, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff that my wife doesn't do to other people's stuff.
Damn. Also, please let us know where you are listening to us from. That'll be, maybe we should do that at the end of our podcast.
Like what city and stuff, like. Or like what you mean,
like
on what platform?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we should have a question for them to like answer down below. So our question
And
for
I think
this week,
like Spotify, I think you can like, you might even be able to like comment on each episode or something now. So
Yeah.
like that could be cool. So yeah, leave us a comment on there. And
Yeah.
if you're watching us on or listening to us through Spotify or
Apple,
YouTube, just let us know.
yeah, let us know.
Go follow us on So Mixed Up Instagram.
Yep. So Mixed Up Instagram is going to be where all of our information is going to be. So when we're uploading a video, information, where all of our information is going to be. That's where you're going to learn where we upload a video, where a new episode of the podcast is on. If we have to cancel a podcast, like So Mixed Up is where it's going to be. It's going to be managed by mostly me. So yes, it'll be managed by mostly me.
I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead. Say it.
I'm gonna say you see, I don't really post nothing on Instagram.
He doesn't.
So it's like
it'll be managed by me. So I'll try to make sure that I'm up on it, like making sure that you might catch a live on our So Mixed Up Instagram. So like every once in a while we might be like podding and doing a live on there. So hopefully we can grow, and if we can grow, we might do some giveaways. I'm just throwing stuff in the air, giving the manifesting it. So. Anyways, we are so remixed.
Namaste. I don't know if that's even
Ooh.
Namaste.
Namaste.
I said namaste. I don't know what the hell I said.
Yes, you're gonna stay because you're gonna stay to our podcast. Brunch. Wait, there. I think we went. Thank you.
All right, guys, we've been so mixed up, and we're out. Peace. And this was the So Remix podcast. Peace.